Yeah, right, everyone, welcome back. Good evening. Okay, this is the third take for this video. I know most of you good people believe I do these little bits of genius in just one take, and normally I do, but a few slip-ups. So let's try again. All right. So what's been happening on YouTube? We've got Danny, Christie, Danny Big Balls, Danny the Bastard Christie fighting Tierney tomorrow. My prediction is a first round knockout from Christie. Christie is gonna walk through this guy. I mean, the guy's a plank. No offense. I mean, you get your opponent, you get paid, you do the business, just like the Doc, you know. About 97 fights undefeated. You know what I mean? When I was known as a ticking time bomb, long since retired. Maybe even 100 more fights. I don't know, off record, you know, but these are the ones that are like official, you know, on video, photos, you know what I mean, you get me. But yeah, it's going to be a whitewash. Christie is going to maul this Connor, who to be fair, I don't rate him at all. Nah, he's a little scrawny motherfucker, no power, no skill set, limited speed, just no. So yeah, Danny Christie wins by a big KO in the first round, guaranteed, mate. So if anyone wants to actually listen to an ex-fighter, someone who can actually give an analysis, give a critique, you know what I mean? Someone who's actually been there and done it. You don't want to hear from Brett May, the big fucking fat pudding, sat in his car. The guy can't and won't fight. So your fucking opinion, mush, is irrelevant. Or Paul Dumbo Venice, probably sat in his car as well if you ain't having a meltdown. Ooh, be mental health. What a goof. You and me will face each other tomorrow. You and me will see each other. Guess what? Nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing. So Venice is meant to be fighting on, I think it's July the 15th. July. I believe it when I see it. Do you know what I mean? And if it's with that Tommy Inch, well, that ain't saying much, because that Tommy Inch, he looks a bit brittle. Not just brittle hands like Narrative Destroyer, you know. Hello, people. I'd imagine the Narrative Destroyer's just cracked open the Scrumpy Jacks right now. He's probably halfway to getting pissed, getting ready to jump on the many lives for the Friday evening, like exposing fighters. He's probably half cut already as well. You know, never all like it, mate. They're drunk, not just at the weekends, every day of the week. Then they'll come on, squabble with a few other people that they've never met in their life, claim they're going to doorstep one another, claim they're going to have some sort of altercation, call each other bacons and worse still, and nothing will happen. They'll sober up tomorrow and think, oh, I need some fried eggs and bacon. Speaking of bacon, yeah, look, I tell you who brings, you know what? These lives are dead. You need people on there like Romeo, you know, Big Romeo, or John Smith, the King of Wales. Nobody wants to see Jim Smith, Lammy, Cass, or Koss, or whatever his fucking name is. Oh, where do you find all these fucking degenerates? Bob Fart, little man, scrawny little man. Do you know what I mean? Like, he got spaghetti arms. He's got arms like fucking noodles. And a face like fucking Quasimodo. Jesus Christ! He looks like he's been dropped out of the fucking sky! Oh, mate, where do we... Right, mate, Bob Fart looks worse than, what's his name? The Jizz, and that's saying something. The Jizz looks like a corpse. He looks like a corpse. He looks like... He's deceased from 20 years ago. I don't know. Don't he look... No, Jizz is okay, to be honest. I'm not quite down with who he's supporting. Like, he's got his tongue so far up the backside of the stupid, stinking, sniffing sheriff. And his boss, Video Craig. Head job, boy. Hey, my girlfriend ran up my next door neighbour, Keith, I'll miss you, mate. Fucking goober. Just see, look. This is perhaps the most cringiest thing I've fucking seen on YouTube. Oh, yeah. And what am I talking? I don't know if this is new, old, or when this was recorded, but I saw three goobers, three goofs, three absolute goofs, Video Craig, the stupid, sniffing, stinking sheriff, the smoking sausage, and fucking little Lewis Oddy, all in a little room laughing, you know, off their chops, obviously. You know, oh, not Craig though, of course. You know, he's been like 2,000 days sober. He only vapes and has the occasional bathroom break. What does he keep doing in that fucking bathroom, mate? He's in and out like a fucking yo-yo, isn't he? Jesus Christ, come on, Craig. You're not fooling nobody, mate. Your eyes look wired. Your hair's gone grey. Do you know what I mean? You're still trying to recapture your youth with your stupid arcade machines and your little bloody plastic wrestling figures. Jesus Christ. But that Lewis Oddy, come on, mate. Street Fighter, MMA, bare knuckle. Fucking hell, he couldn't punch his way out of a fucking wet tissue. He looks about 10 with his little fucking freckles. He looks 10, the little scrawny weirdo. And as for that stupid, stinking sniff, who would have him around you? Do you know what I mean? I mean, it comes to something when Video Craig is the most normalist of the three. Do you get me? Fucking hell, do you see the sheriff? Still off his chops, morning, noon and night. Fucking hell, quit the marching powder, mate, you won't see fucking next year. Jesus Christ, what a mess. Imagine having that lot as friends. Imagine the Jizness. They are his heroes. Them three fucking mongs. Them goofs. Oh, yeah, but Craig's a reaction channel. Oh, Craig is the king of the dark side. Well, that ain't fucking saying much, is it? Oh, look, I must be the only one sick to the fucking teeth of seeing Danny G review videos or fucking Brett Mace sat in his car, the big fucking fat oaf, waffling about fights and look, and if a fight does come up in the next 2-3 weeks, 2-3 months, he's gonna still need a further 12 weeks to get fit, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck has he been doing for 8 months? Well, we can see what he's been doing, can't we? With the triple chins, the flabby loose skin, you know, the udders, the big titties, the udders. Milk me. Everyone's lost, everyone's well. You big fat fucking pudding. You ain't gonna fight nobody. There was rumours that him and Decker might be getting it on, having a little spar or starting another little pretend organisation or so. Decker's still, I don't know. He hasn't appeared yet. So, what the rumour is, ladies and gentlemen? Wait for it. He's not allowed back this month. I've heard it from the horse's mouth. It's July the 26th. Boom, boom. Oh, God. Where do we find these fucking goofs? Then Decker will come back with the raffles, rambling on about his expose in his 5.5-year trolling campaign. Rambling on about the Muslims. It was the Muslims, guys. The Muslims. They got me sent to prison, guys. They stopped my channel. The Muslims, guys. Fucking, what a plonk. Then he'd be saying he'd be fit in 12 weeks. He'd be another one, walking up and down the garden path, claiming he's getting fit. Oh, God. They've all got fighting channels. But where's the fighting? Where is the fighting? There is none. And you see the Jizz going to have a fight with Liam Fly. How absolute fucking cringe. A pair of bums. Nobody cares. Nobody you can't give that fight away. It's that irrelevant. Nobody cares. Nobody will pay a fucking dime to see that. Jesus Christ. Where do we find them? Yeah, look, seeing about all Edgehog boxing. Edgehog couldn't fucking run a chimp's sea pie. You saw what happened when he was with the other little thieving so-and-so, that Simon Blott. Humpty Dumpty. He's an egg on legs, isn't he, Simon Blott? Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Fucking goofs. Yeah, that's about it, people, anyway. I'm going to go change. Going to do some weights, landmine rows, lat pull downs, bench press. tomorrow, heavy shrugs, dumbbell curls, side lateral raises, and tricep rope pull downs. So, you know, getting fit. Not on the booze this weekend. Got ragga practice. Yeah. Doing a bit of ragga or reggae. Now, rugby practice Saturday. So, be down the marshes playing a bit of rugger. You know what I mean? We got a couple of league games coming up in the middle of August. So, you know, we've got to start, you know, getting serious now. You know, we've got a good team now, good team. Big boys, some big boys there. Obviously, I'm losing weight now. You know what I mean? A couple of months ago, I was about fucking 18 and a half stone. I'm 15 and a half now. 15 and a half, yeah, but I'm all muscle. That's why I probably look, you're probably thinking, you know, 15 and a half, you know, 15 and a half to what? 15 and a half or 16, you know? Don't forget, I'm a big old bloke, you know, big bloke. Do you know what I mean? You know, I'm not like Little Murphy. Little Murphy, 15 stone, saying he's lost some weight by starving himself. Jesus Christ, you know? Boiled eggs and carrots, mate. That's what I have. Or chicken breast and broccoli. You know, real man's food. Steak. You know, gammon. You know, boiled gammon. You're not roasted, boiled. You know? Proper food, mate. I've even stopped eating potatoes now. You know, I thought, fuck the carbs. You know what I mean? I'm going to be getting in some good shape. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, mate? This is real talk. Anyway, people. That's about it. Yeah, big up Murphy anyway, he's alright. I see him driving back from work today. You know, just being Murph, innit? Complaining that he ain't getting the views after saying a week ago he doesn't care about the views. Doesn't care about the views, ladies and gentlemen. So why are you moaning it? I told you what to do. Put the person's name in the fucking title of the video and clickbait. But learn to spell the fucking person's name correctly before you put their person's name in it. About your cousins, friends, mothers, sisters, sons, nephews, bloody uncle is John from Jeremy Cole. Who was John? Now, I know there was a Steve was the main security guard, yeah? Steve, not the American Steve from Jerry Springer. There was another Steve. But it was a big baldy bloke who was the main doorman when Steve came. So maybe that was him. I don't know. But yeah, I do remember a big old, you know, steroid baldy bloke. Whether his name was John or not, I couldn't tell you. There was rumours that he passed away. That's what I heard years ago. So. But yeah, Jeremy Cole on the old sniff. Probably knows exposing fighters, doesn't he? They're all at it, mate. All weekend, they're all dabbling. Or off their chops on something. Where do we find them, mate? I'm the only normal bloke on here. Only normal bloke that keeps himself in shape. That don't take narcotics. Don't even smoke, mate. You know what I mean? Has a little drink. Have a little blowout. I'll be honest. Have a little tipple maybe once a month. Do you know what I mean? Let me hair down. What's left of it, you know? But, you know, people, look. Don't get mixed up with these lives. Don't get mixed up with, you know, you have to, you know, have some narcotics like exposing fighters or Bob Fart and then jump on these lives and talk absolute fart, you know, all night long, you know, after your chops, complaining about if the Chinese is open yet, you know. And don't be a Billy Bullshit and a Billy No Mates like Brett May, sat in his car on his own, Friday evening, rambling on about Danger Mouse. And no, we're not talking about the cartoon. But you know what? Speaking of Danger Mouse, I think Brett May looks a bit like Baron Greenback. Do you remember? Baron Greenback. God bless. Speak to you tomorrow.